Eyes don't lie. Eyes don't lie.
Alright, what's up guys? DJAlyss here with another video for you today. Today we are going to be learning how to make thumbnails in Minecraft. So honestly, I feel like a lot of Minecraft YouTubers have really cool, like, fancy thumbnails, right? That are really like high quality and everything. But for some of us, like smaller YouTubers, right? That's not always the best option. It's not always accessible to get like maybe high quality packs and stuff like that. We don't have a high quality PC, or maybe we're playing on our phone, or maybe you're playing on console, right? So I'm gonna show you how to make easy thumbnails. So let's go. So this is basically for like people who just want a very simple thumbnail. So if you like my thumbnail in my other video, yeah, this is the video for you. So I'm actually gonna turn off my shaders just in the meantime so I can show this to you guys and what it would look like normally. I'm actually gonna lower all of this too, because we'll get it up in a second, but okay, there we go. So it's gonna be really laggy anyway because this is a massive world. So I'm gonna show you how to make a thumbnail. So I'm gonna do a thumbnail for my Minecraft video that I've been doing, the series How to Play Minecraft. So first of all, you go into creative, right? So go into creative and you kind of just fly around maybe, or maybe you can use a seed, right? Something that looks nice. So what I'm particularly looking for is an ocean biome, because in my How to Play we found a lot of ruined nether portals, and it was a lot of ocean. So like I kind of like this area right here, right? So I'm gonna just kind of look around a little bit for something that looks kind of similar to what I have in my world. So obviously it's rendering kind of slow. So that's actually a really nice cave. So basically I do have a shader pack. However, you don't need a shader pack to do this. I mean, it's not a requirement. I just personally think it makes it look nicer. And I'm just going to show you how to make like a basic thumbnail, something that's not too crazy. Just something that looks nice, you know, like not one of those fancy thumbnails, but something easy, simple, something for us smaller Minecraft YouTubers, right? So what I'm going to do first is you're going to turn your FOV all the way up. The reason you want to do this is so that you can get the absolute maximum like area that you can see for your thumbnail. So I'm also going to do this. So in the other Let's Play, I did find a lot of nether portals, like ruined ones in the ocean. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to see if I could spawn one. So how you spawn structures, so let's say you want to make a village one or something of that sort, you just have to put slash, and I believe this works in Bedrock as well, but don't quote me, slash place, and it's going to be this one right here, structure, and it's going to go ahead and give you a big list of all the structures that you can like kind of, you know, spawn in. So what we're going to try to spawn in is this right here, and we're just going to press it. So there should be one like either right under us or like in the area. Yeah, so I think I see it right here. It did spawn it. It just spawned it really deep. So yeah, this is how you kind of spawn anything in. If you want to spawn a village, if you want to spawn a mansion, etc, etc. I think this is a really good spot, but I want to find something a little bit more, I don't know, something that looks a little bit better. Because obviously as a YouTuber, we want our thumbnails to be something that people are going to click, something that catches their interest. And I think a thumbnail and title is the biggest part of it. However, titles don't always do the trick. So I do think it's important for us to kind of get a good thumbnail. So like this is kind of nice because the shipwreck naturally spawned in here. So I think what we could do right here is we could come right here, I think. And we could do like we just learned, right? Place, structure, and then I'm just gonna do this. And yeah, there we go. So this is kind of nice, right? So it's right here. It's kind of in our viewpoint, so we'll kind of see it. And what I also want to spawn in is kind of an ocean monument. So I think I'll come right here. And of course, it's not clickbait, it's just something to catch people's interest, because obviously during our videos we do pass by these things and maybe we don't always go look at them, but you do want to catch people's interest. As a YouTuber, that's kind of what you want to do, right? So I think it's monument, and we just do this. Oh, actually, I don't know how to do it, actually. The monument, I'm not gonna lie, is the only structure that I have problems with. So I'm sorry, I don't know how to show you guys how to do that one. But okay, yeah, so our FOV is all the way up, right? So now we want to find like a really good angle. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna do like right here. And then you of course maybe want a certain time. So like I like noon. Noon is nice. And what I'm gonna do, it's gonna make my computer lag a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my shaders. And this is only for the purpose of the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm gonna let everything kind of load in and everything. That way I can kind of see what the best point is for making my thumbnail. And honestly, I think I'm gonna have myself be on this tree right here. Or actually, I'll do something like that, right? And another cool thing that you can do, obviously, is spawn in stuff. So let's say you want, like, I really like this turtle right here. So I'm honestly gonna come over here and I'm gonna spawn like maybe a few more, not enough to overdo it, right? But, and then what else spawns? Like if you want to have like glow squids right here, you could spawn them right here just for the looks, right? So yeah, something like that. And then of course we need regular mobs, right? So what we can do is we can get let's see, I'm not sure what I want. I'm gonna get some bees, I guess. I just kind of like have them like that, and then I'll just get like a cow. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of just want to make it look as natural as possible without like altering it too much, but you also do just want to have like, I mean, you want to have a nice like thumbnail, right? So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right here, right? So what you want to do now is you're gonna go into spectator mode. Hold on. Okay, so it's gonna be game mode and spectator. So this is gonna clear out your inventory and everything. So I usually just Control Alt Delete. That's what I do. So I just Control Alt Delete so that I can, not Control Alt Delete, sorry, Control Alt Print Screen, which is basically just gonna take a natural screenshot. And this is gonna allow me to kind of find a really natural spot that I kind of want to like, oops, that I kind of want to, I don't actually know what I did. I just realized also, I kind of want to change this a little bit. I'm going to change the texture of this a little, just to make it match like what I want it to look like. So, because we're going to put our character in, right? So, I think this is a really good thumbnail. I think if I move back a little more. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty good thumbnail. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah. So kind of like terraform it how you would like the world to look. And then, yeah, so this is about where I would like it to be and how I want it to look. So go ahead and just put it in spectator mode. Another thing that you could also do is if you come over here to options and keybinds, you scroll all the way down. It's called take a screenshot or cinematic camera. So yeah, I can like do that. You have to be in spectator mode to do cinematic camera though. But it basically just makes it like this, like, yeah, see, like I'm moving very slow, very smooth. That's kind of what it does. So yeah, so if you see like you go slowly, it kind of like chops. If you go into cinematic mode, it's gonna do this. So that's another thing if you're recording like cool cinematics that you want in your world. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I went ahead and took my screenshot of how I wanted it to look, and I did put myself in creative. So the reason I want to do this is because I want to take a picture of my character, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find like some natural gear to put on my character just for the looks. So what we're doing in our world is we have like enchanted boots. So we're going to go ahead and put like a random enchant on it just so that it looks kind of like shiny, right? I actually think I need to find, yeah, wait. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do like, since we're in the ocean, I'll put myself some food, and I'll give myself like a turtle, yeah, like one of these, right? So we're gonna come over here, and we're kind of gonna like decorate our character, right? So we want this in our hand, and then let's go ahead and enchant this really quick. So this is obviously just for cosmetics. You don't have to do this, but so since our thumbnail doesn't actually have our character, we actually need to have our character on there, right? So this is how I do it because this is how I think looks best. So I have something basic right here, right? And then I want to go ahead and get myself like a boat maybe or tool. So what I'm gonna definitely do is I'm gonna probably put a fishing rod in my hand, just because that's kind of like I don't know, that's kind of gives me the vibe that we're going for. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna I usually have my squat on what do you call it? On toggle sneak, but if you want your character crouching, obviously just crouch, and then you're gonna go ahead and change your POV. So you have plenty of POVs, but we're gonna go ahead and change it to this one right here. And we're gonna go ahead and like move our character so that she's positioned in the way that we would want it glued. So just go back to your old photo, kind of put it as a reference as to which way you want your character pointing, and then kind of get the same lighting and everything, right? So we really want our character to stand out, so I'm gonna put it like this, and I kind of want it on the side, so I'm kind of gonna do this, right? Just so this kind of shows what exactly I want to show, and you could play with it, mess around, like see which one you actually really like. Try to do it in a spot that's kind of like gonna help you, because our next step is gonna be how to get like the actual character. So what I like to do is I like to come to an empty spot right here and just kind of look in the distance like this. That's personally what I'm gonna do. And then of course you want to just kind of position it in a way that you want your character to look. So then we're gonna go ahead and put time set day, right? And then I think the shading on this one's pretty nice. We can wait for it to be noon. And if you like that lighting better, you know, I personally think it has too much shadows. But if you want, if you do have shaders, you can disable them to get a better, I guess, view of your character. But I'm not gonna do that. So, oh, okay. So yeah, this is, I kind of want it like this, right? So you're gonna do the same step all over again. You're gonna go ahead and take your screenshot. And honestly, here I would probably zoom in a bit, because our next step is going to involve really trying to get our character like in an empty background. So let's go ahead and put our character like this, right? Okay, so what you're going to do now is, this is what I like to do. I like to go ahead and put myself in MS Paint, because personally I think that that is like the easiest thing to edit on. So what you're going to do here is you're going to go ahead and take your actual original screenshot, and you're going to go ahead and copy it and just paste it on here, just like that. You can go ahead and move it around how you want. I'm probably going to do it like this, crop it out, and just make sure that you have the size a YouTube thumbnail is necessary. So a YouTube thumbnail needs to be at least 1280 by 720. So we are right here at that, which is at 1376 and 750. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. This is something I did off camera. What you're going to do is go ahead and take that picture of your character. You're going to crop it so it's mainly just your character. And my phone actually has a feature where I can hold down the actual thing, and it'll like kind of find like what the sticker is or what the main point is. You can do that, or you can do something different. So yeah, I actually just went ahead and it gives you a transparent kind of look to your character. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place my character right there. You can also just place it, so what we could also do is like, we could just put it, and then we could put it like right here at the edge. However, because of the way ours looks, I'm just gonna go ahead and put ours right here in the shade. So it kind of matches, you know, our look of what we're doing. So yeah, this is your basic Minecraft thumbnail. Another thing that you can do, right, is you can come here, and what I did is the same thing I did is I got a transparent photo of Minecraft. So yeah, I came right here and I'm gonna get Minecraft, and I'm gonna put it, I guess. Oh wait, actually, before anything, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. Make sure that you're not covering anything that you actually liked and wanted to keep. Yeah, I know I just did that, so that's why I'm telling you guys, be careful, because I just very obviously did that. So we're gonna go ahead and put it right here. Of course, you could like fix your lighting and everything. I'm not gonna go through the trouble of doing that because it's low-key a lot of work that I don't have time for right now, because I am trying to put out other videos for you guys. But yeah, you get the gist. It's not supposed to be like the best, but you know what? It's like an upgrade already from what maybe a screenshot in Minecraft would look like, right? So you're gonna go ahead and put your Minecraft logo. So for today, I want to put it on the bottom. And then I'm gonna come over here to my text and I'm gonna put how to play Minecraft. And then I'm gonna put the semicolon. I'm gonna put exploring. And I'm gonna go ahead and edit it to how I would like. So this includes not only like the font size, the font type, but like your colors and everything. So yeah, I think MS Paint is pretty good for like basic stuff. Like it's not too fancy and you kind of get to just be a little bit creative, and it's something for like small YouTubers that don't have access to like all those hardcore editing softwares. But yeah, you can just go through and pick your font and everything, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like after I'm done editing mine and give you guys some time to go ahead and actually edit yours. So I messed around a little bit. I kind of got the thumbnail that I kind of wanted. Obviously I really just added text and the Minecraft logo, how to play, and then this is for our series. So we're gonna do how to play Minecraft. Of course, you have to have the iconic logo and exploring. You can always put like do the same thing you did with your character, right? The copy paste thing, make it transparent. Same with the Minecraft logo, put like a dirt block or something. I think this is simple. I think this is sweet. Yeah, you can always, of course, I don't know if you guys know this, you can download like different font styles. So I do have some installed. But yeah, it's really easy. You just look up, like, let's say you're looking for Minecraft, you could just look up like Minecraft style fonts, and you can look them up and click the first site, I believe. And yeah, it'll just show you like all of them. You just download them, and as soon as you're done, you just open them. You open the file, you open it, and then it'll give you like the little text box thing, and it'll open your notepad. And once you open the notepad, you should have your stuff here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was very helpful to you guys. And if you want to just make simple, easy thumbnails, this is a simple tutorial, something very easy. Of course, this is with shaders, so do keep that in mind. However, you don't need shaders to do it. Just remember that cinematic view I did show you guys for recording and everything. So yeah, have a good rest of your evening, day, night, whatever. And you're welcome. DJAlyss out. You think it's hard?